Okay, welcome to another quick video on the Yaesu FTX-1. We're testing the temperatures of the radio with the fan. Shout out to Jordan Goodyear, my Razorback for the channel. Loaned this out to me. He has the fan, had the fan. He got it right away. And the DFW Ham Expo, we met up and he let me borrow the fan. So pretty sturdy. It's got a basic small little fan in there. And just got to take the battery off of the radio. Got the little grooves, slides in. Just push it down into the grooves and then it just slides into the slot here and clicks. So that's it. Pretty low profile. And then when you want to take it out, this part over here has to come up and then you grab it or push it and pull it out. So fairly simple. Let's snap it in here and let's turn it on. Fire up at WSJTX. We got our infrared sensor here and let's test the temperatures. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking some samples, and I just want to remind you that the ambient temperature, just sitting listening on 20 meters after 15 minutes or so, was 103 degrees on average in the previous video without the fan. So I'm running on the external power supply. We're running, it'll be running 10 watts, but right now we're just listening. Again, 103 was about the temperature on average when it had no fan. Let's test it with the fan. And I'm trying to get the light in there in between the fan onto the back of the radio, so I'm not testing where the fan is actually blowing cold air on. So we're looking at high 70s, 77, 75, 77.5 back in there. I'm trying to get in between the cracks here to be able to get the actual radio. We got 80 over here on the side, and that all around the center was seemed fine, and it seems fine now as well, staying around 80 degrees around the fan. 79, and then of course, see if we can get back in there. 77. So yeah, it's keeping it in the high 70s. Just sitting here listening. 76. So let's go ahead and operate, and we'll run it for a few minutes and a few QSOs. We'll see how hot it gets. Try to stabilize it, keep it in that gap there. All right, it's now sending by the sides here. So degrees hotter. Right in that gap there. 76. It was 77. The sides just below 80. 75. Try to keep it in this gap. Okay, so it's operating. You need to make sure we got power coming out. It's putting 10 watts of power out according to the screen. And it isn't moving. In fact, it's cooler. Now, I can't tell if the fan spun up to a higher RPM or not. It didn't sound like it did. But it's actually running cooler now with the fan on and operating. It makes me think it did increase it somehow. But I didn't audibly notice any increase in speed of the fan. It's actually running a couple degrees cooler now as I operate, which is very odd. Let me try to get inside there between the fins. Yeah, that's running 2 degrees cooler. So I'm going to guess the fan is actually sped up a little bit and I just don't recognize it. Now the side over here, it's not really getting any of the wind. It's still around 80. So it hasn't really increased and maybe even decreased a degree or two. So now it's back to the 77. It's operating again. Yeah, that's interesting. It just started transmitting and it dropped. I'm going to try to listen just a little bit better. It's a very quiet fan. I'm going to see if I'm hearing anything. Speed up. See if I can feel it on my hand. It's running cooler. I don't feel anything more blowing stronger. Just saw an 80 there. So it's actually running cooler while it transmits with the fan than it did just sitting ambient. No one's responding, so let's not move it at all. So I think that's a good enough test. I'm going to stop the transmission here. We're going to go back to ambient. I'm just going to let it sit. Fan is still blowing. I mean, I think overall, just in that simple test, it's showing that it actually reduced it by a couple degrees when the fan, or when it was operating from when it was sitting ambient. Extremely quiet fan. And I didn't notice any difference in noise. I can't even tell it's on anyway, but I have some background noise. Someone in the kitchen doing dishes, but I don't feel any difference in the strength of the fan either when it was transmitting. Let me do one more test here and we're going to see. Well, it's 75. Sides went up to about 80. I'm going to say it keeps it below 80. Pretty much. There's an 80 right there in that gap. 80.4. Let me try one more inside the gap here. See if we can hit the back. Very narrow gap. Narrow gap right there. 74. I'm going to say this works quite well, considering if you watched the previous video, this was at 110.3 max temp, operating without the fan on an external power supply, running FT8. Let me go ahead and turn this off. And I think we'll say that the fan is definitely necessary if you're going to run FT8. So I hope this helps. It's definitely running better with the fan, so highly suggested. I would imagine it gets a little warmer when you're out doing a POTA. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 73.